Born as Frida Josephine McDonald on June 3, 1906, in St. Louis, Missouri, her early life was marked by hardship and resilience. Raised by Carrie, a struggling washerwoman with dreams of becoming a vaudeville performer, Josephine faced the challenges of poverty from a young age. She often found solace in dance and music, escaping the harsh realities of her environment. Her childhood was not just about survival, it was also filled with the complexities of family dynamics. As she grew, she uncovered hidden truths about her family that would shape her identity and future. Despite the difficulties, her talent shone through, and she quickly gained attention for her vibrant performances. Leaving St. Louis behind, Josephine ventured to New York City, where she became a sensation in the Harlem Renaissance. However, beneath the glitz and glamour of her rising fame lay a web of family secrets. These revelations, often overshadowed by her public persona, would only come to light following her untimely death. As her legacy continued to inspire generations, the darker aspects of her life remained a poignant reminder of the complexities of her existence, intertwining her remarkable achievements with the shadows of her past. Carrie gave birth to Josephine Baker in a hospital, which was a luxury for many families at that time. This fact sparked speculation and rumors about Josephine's parentage. Many wondered if her father was a wealthy white man instead of her known father, Eddie Carson, who was a vaudeville drummer. The circumstances surrounding her birth raised questions about Carrie's life and choices. The mystery of Josephine's parentage only deepened the divide between her and her mother. Carrie, who had her own struggles, was unable to provide clarity about Josephine's father. This lack of information created a rift that persisted throughout their lives. Josephine often felt a sense of abandonment and confusion regarding her identity. The unknown father figure loomed large in her life, influencing her relationships and self-perception. Their complicated mother-daughter relationship was marked by unspoken tensions and unresolved questions. This dynamic left Josephine grappling with her sense of belonging and the impact of her origins on her journey. In her teens, Josephine Baker found herself stepping onto the stage of the musical Shuffle Along. This marked the beginning of her rise in the world of entertainment. Despite facing numerous rejections early in her career, her talent shone through, and she eventually became the highest-paid chorus girl in vaudeville. The spotlight brought her fame and recognition, but it did not come without its struggles. Despite her success, Josephine felt a deep longing for her mother's approval, which often eluded her. This desire for acceptance weighed heavily on her, influencing her decisions and her sense of self-worth. In pursuit of a new beginning, and perhaps a way to escape the pressures of her past, Josephine made a bold move in 1925, relocating to Paris. This city, known for its vibrant art scene, welcomed her with open arms, allowing her to reinvent herself and explore her artistic potential further. The journey was not just about fame, it was also about finding her place in the world and seeking validation from those she loved. In the vibrant world of Paris, Josephine Baker emerged as a dazzling star, captivating audiences with her unique dance style and bold performances. Her artistry was not just about movement, it was a celebration of freedom, an expression that resonated deeply with the spirit of the time. As she graced the stages of Parisian venues, her burlesque acts became legendary, showcasing her talent and charisma. Josephine's influence extended beyond her performances, as she became a symbol of the jazz age, embodying the liberation and exuberance of the era. Alongside her professional success, Josephine's personal life was equally colorful, filled with numerous romantic relationships that spanned across genders. Among her lovers, her most famous girlfriend was the iconic Mexican painter Frida Kahlo. Their relationship was marked by mutual admiration and passion, reflecting the artistic and cultural exchanges of their time. Josephine's life was a tapestry of love, art, and groundbreaking performances that left an indelible mark on the world. She became a groundbreaking figure in the film industry, marking her place as the first black leading lady in major motion pictures. Josephine Baker starred in notable films such as Zuzu, The Siren of the Tropics, and Princess Tam Tam, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. Her performances not only showcased her acting skills, but also broke racial barriers in a time when Hollywood was predominantly white. Beyond her acting career, Josephine ventured into the world of commerce, launching a range of successful products that reflected her vibrant personality and entrepreneurial spirit. She created Baker Fix hair products, which catered to the beauty needs of women, and her line of dolls, cosmetics, and perfumes became immensely popular. These ventures contributed to her status as a cultural icon and made her a toast of Paris. With her unique blend of talent and business acumen, Josephine Baker left an indelible mark on both the entertainment industry and the world of commercial products. Chiquita, Josephine Baker's beloved pet cheetah, was more than just an animal companion. She became a symbol of Josephine's vibrant personality and unique performances. Chiquita often appeared alongside Josephine on stage, captivating audiences with her grace and beauty. This exotic pet added an element of wildness and excitement to Josephine's acts, reinforcing her image as a daring and unconventional performer. However, in 1928, while in Vienna, Josephine faced a harsh reality when she encountered racism that deeply affected her. This experience intensified her commitment to combat prejudice and discrimination, shaping her activism for civil rights. During World War II, Josephine's talents took on a new dimension as she became a spy for the French resistance. Utilizing her fame and connections, she gathered crucial intelligence that aided the Allies. Her courage and resourcefulness in the face of danger showcased her dedication not only to her art, but also to the fight against oppression and injustice. During World War II, her mansion served as a safe house for resistance fighters, providing a crucial refuge amid the chaos of war. This act of bravery nearly led to her capture by the Germans, highlighting the risks she was willing to take for her beliefs. Josephine Baker employed clever and creative methods to communicate sensitive information. She wrote coded messages in invisible ink on her sheet music, which allowed her to relay vital intelligence without detection. Her efforts did not go unnoticed, as she received several military honors for her contributions to the resistance. Among these honors were the Medal of Resistance and the Croix de Guerre, recognizing her courage and commitment to the fight against oppression. Through her actions, Josephine Baker became a symbol of resistance and bravery, using her talents and resources to support the cause of freedom during a tumultuous time in history. Unable to bear children after a hysterectomy, Josephine Baker's longing for motherhood remained unfulfilled. This personal tragedy deeply affected her life and choices. Despite this sorrow, Josephine channeled her energy into activism, becoming a powerful voice in the American civil rights movement. She marched alongside Martin Luther King Jr., participating in significant events that aimed to bring about change and equality. Josephine used her platform to speak out against racial injustice, advocating for the rights of African Americans. Her speeches resonated with many as she passionately called for an end to segregation and discrimination. She understood the struggles faced by her community and fought tirelessly for a better future. Josephine's commitment to civil rights was fueled by her own experiences and the desire to create a world where all children could grow up free from prejudice. Her legacy as both an artist and an activist continues to inspire generations today. To demonstrate that racism is learned, Josephine Baker adopted 12 children from different ethnicities, creating a family that showcased her belief in unity and acceptance. She named her children the Rainbow Tribe, symbolizing her hope for a world where people of all backgrounds could live together harmoniously. Despite her immense fame and success as a performer, Josephine faced significant financial difficulties in her later years. The glamorous life she once led began to fade, and she ultimately lost her home, which was a devastating blow for her and her children. In this challenging time, her friendship with Grace Kelly proved to be a lifeline. Grace, a fellow actress who became Princess of Monaco, stepped in to help Josephine. She arranged for Josephine and her children to live in a villa in Monaco, providing them with stability and comfort. This act of kindness highlighted the strength of their bond and the importance of friendship in overcoming life's struggles. Josephine's story is a testament to resilience and the power of love and support. At 69, Josephine Baker made a remarkable return to the stage in a show that captured the hearts of many. This production was not just any performance, it was financed by notable figures such as Grace Kelly, Prince Rainier, and Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Their support highlighted the significance of Baker's legacy and the impact she had on the arts. Her performances were celebrated, showcasing her talent and charisma that had enchanted audiences for decades. Despite her age, Josephine brought an energy and vibrancy that resonated with both old fans and new admirers. Tragically, shortly after her final show, she suffered a cerebral hemorrhage. The world lost a brilliant star, but not before she received rave reviews for her last performance. Her legacy continues to inspire countless artists and performers, reminding everyone of her extraordinary contributions to music, dance, and civil rights. Josephine Baker's life was a testament to resilience and creativity, leaving an indelible mark on history. Upon her passing, Josephine Baker was honored in a remarkable way that highlighted her significant contributions and legacy. She received a 21-gun salute, a tribute often reserved for military figures of high distinction. This acknowledgement of her military service was a powerful statement about her role during World War II, where she served as a spy for the French resistance. Her bravery and commitment to the cause of freedom were recognized not only in life, but also in death. In a historic moment, she was exhumed and laid to rest in the Panthéon in Paris, making her the first black woman to receive such an honor. This prestigious burial site is reserved for France's most esteemed citizens, symbolizing her status as a national icon. Her journey from a performer to a symbol of resilience and courage reflects her lasting impact on both the arts and social justice. This honor serves as a reminder of her extraordinary life, her contributions to the fight against racism, and her enduring legacy in the hearts of many. As we wrap up our exploration of the remarkable life and career of Josephine Baker, it's time to dive deeper into one of her most iconic film roles. Get ready for a delightful detour into the vibrant world of Zhao Zhao, a 1934 musical that showcases Baker's extraordinary talent and charisma. In Zhao Zhao, Josephine stars as a spirited young woman who dreams of stardom in the glamorous world of Parisian cabaret. The film is a dazzling blend of music, dance, and romance, set against the backdrop of the lively 1930s Paris. Baker's performance is nothing short of mesmerizing, as she brings her unique flair to the screen, captivating audiences with her unforgettable voice and dynamic dance moves. What makes Zhao Zhao particularly captivating is not just Baker's star power, but also the film's celebration of diversity and the rich cultural tapestry of the time. With its catchy tunes and vibrant choreography, the movie transports viewers to an era where music and joy reign supreme, making it a true testament to Baker's legacy as a trailblazer in both film and performance. So, stay tuned as we take a closer look at Zhao Zhao, exploring the enchanting moments that solidified Josephine Baker as a cinematic icon and the unforgettable impact she made on the silver screen. You won't want to miss this nostalgic journey into one of her most beloved projects. Zhao Zhao, a 1934 French film, presents a complex tapestry of themes and cultural reflections that invite both admiration and criticism. While some viewers may consider it a substandard cinematic effort, its historical significance and unique portrayal of race and gender elevate it beyond mere entertainment. At its core, Zhao Zhao is often criticized for its flimsy narrative structure and lack of engaging storytelling. The plot, which includes a seemingly unnecessary murder subplot intended to inject suspense, ultimately falters as it is resolved off-screen in a matter of moments. This abrupt handling of such a critical plot point leaves the film feeling incomplete, culminating in an ending that lacks the dramatic impact one might expect from a narrative of this nature. Critics argue that the film's resolution is weak, leaving audiences with a sense of dissatisfaction rather than closure. However, despite these narrative shortcomings, Zhao Zhao is noteworthy for its progressive elements, particularly in its treatment of race. The film features the celebrated African-American performer Josephine Baker, who, during the era in which the film was made, faced severe racial discrimination in the United States. In stark contrast, her portrayal in Zhao Zhao showcases a world where she is celebrated and treated as an equal in Parisian society. This alternate cinematic reality serves as a refreshing divergence from the prevailing racial dynamics of the time, offering a glimpse into a more inclusive cultural landscape. The film's setting allows Baker to shine, and her presence is a powerful reminder of the racial inequalities that persisted in America, even as she captivated audiences abroad. Moreover, Zhao Zhao is notable for its bold representations of nudity, pushing boundaries further than many contemporaneous Hollywood films. This daring approach to sensuality reflects the more liberated artistic environment of 1930s France, contrasting sharply with the restrictive norms of American cinema. Such elements contributed to the film's inability to secure an approved release in the United States, highlighting the cultural tensions between European and American film industries during this period. In terms of performance, Baker's charisma and stage presence are undeniable, although some critics find her emotional scenes lacking in conviction. On the other hand, the young Gene Gavin's contribution to the film is often praised, as he brings depth and nuance to his role, which some feel could have been developed further. Together, their performances are set against the backdrop of extravagant musical numbers reminiscent of Busby Berkeley's grandiose style, featuring oversized sets and elaborate choreography. While the musical compositions may not be particularly memorable, they add a layer of spectacle that is characteristic of the era's cinematic flair. In conclusion, Zhao Zhao emerges as a film that, while flawed in its storytelling, offers significant cultural insights and a glimpse into a more progressive vision of society. Its exploration of race, gender, and artistic expression positions it as a landmark piece of cinema that challenges viewers to reflect on the historical context of its creation. Though it may not satisfy all cinematic expectations, its charm and historical significance make it a worthy subject of discussion for film enthusiasts and historians alike. In the vibrant tapestry of 1930s cinema, Princess Tam Tam stands out as a dazzling gem, showcasing the unparalleled talent of actress Josephine Baker. This delightful film, released in 1935, is a whimsical musical comedy that blends romance, adventure, and a touch of cultural commentary, all wrapped up in Baker's enchanting presence. Set against the backdrop of North Africa, Princess Tam Tam follows the story of a Parisian writer, played by the charmingly dapper Albert Prejean, who finds inspiration in the captivating beauty of Baker's character, a native girl named Alwina. The plot thickens as Alwina is whisked away to Paris, where she becomes the muse and the centerpiece of a dazzling social scene. Baker's portrayal is vibrant and magnetic, showcasing her incredible charisma and the unique cultural fusion that she embodied. What makes Princess Tam Tam particularly captivating is not just Baker's iconic performance, but also her ability to challenge stereotypes of the time. With her joyous dance sequences and sultry charm, she breaks free from the constraints of conventional roles, presenting a powerful image of a woman who is both alluring and independent. The film is laced with catchy musical numbers and spectacular choreography, highlighting Baker's exceptional talent as a dancer and singer. The film also serves as a playful critique of colonial attitudes, juxtaposing the exoticized view of African culture with Baker's authentic representation. This duality adds depth to the film, making it not just a visual feast, but also a thought-provoking piece of art. As we dive into the world of Princess Tam Tam, we celebrate Josephine Baker, not only as a star of her time, but as a trailblazer who paved the way for future generations of artists. Her legacy continues to inspire, making this film a must-watch for anyone intrigued by the intersection of art, culture, and history. Princess Tam Tam, the 1935 film featuring the iconic Josephine Baker, presents a complex tapestry of cultural interaction and personal transformation, eliciting a spectrum of reactions from viewers. The film's narrative centers around a young African woman, played by Baker, who finds herself in the midst of a clash between her traditional lifestyle and the sophisticated world of colonial North Africa, as shaped by a French novelist. This premise allows for a nuanced exploration of identity, civilization, and the often fraught dynamics between different cultures. On one hand, Baker's performance is undeniably the heart of the film. Her character embodies a naive yet resilient spirit, navigating her existence with a simplicity that resonates with audiences. The film portrays her as content with her life, embracing her roots and the joy of dancing in a manner that is both wild and free-spirited. This depiction offers a refreshing contrast to the more rigid expectations of the French society around her. The narrative suggests a certain admiration for her lifestyle, highlighting the beauty and simplicity and the authenticity of her cultural expression. Baker's dance sequences, though described as frenetic rather than graceful, capture a raw energy that some viewers appreciate, even if the songs she performs are not particularly memorable. Conversely, the film's framing of its central conflict raises questions about its treatment of race and cultural representation. While it does not overtly promote a racist agenda, it certainly includes characters that embody colonial attitudes, which can be jarring for contemporary audiences. The French characters' mixed reactions to Baker's performance, some admiring her talent while others ridicule it, reflect the ambivalence of the era regarding race and cultural exchange. This duality can leave viewers feeling unsettled, as the film seems to straddle a line between appreciation and condescension. Furthermore, the film's conclusion, which sees Baker's character returning to Africa and marrying a white Arab, can be interpreted in multiple ways. Some viewers may find this ending to be a reaffirmation of her identity and a rejection of the superficialities of Parisian life. Others might see it as a simplification of the complexities involved in cultural identity, suggesting that happiness can only be found by returning to one's roots. The lack of a clear moral stance on these cultural dynamics could be viewed as a strength or a weakness, depending on the viewer's perspective. Overall, Princess Tam Tam serves as a fascinating artifact of its time, reflecting both the charm and the limitations of 1930s cinema. It offers a platform for Baker's undeniable talent, while simultaneously engaging with themes of cultural collision and identity. The film's mixed reception is emblematic of its content. It is a work that elicits both admiration and critique, inviting viewers to reflect on the complexities of race, culture, and personal agency. In this way, it remains a compelling piece of cinematic history, worthy of discussion and analysis.